Today, we are looking at a post-reading strategy that you can use with any comprehension-based reader you're using with your classes. This strategy is called Card Retell. The Card Retell strategy is in the Premium Teacher's Guide in the Classic Comprehension-Based Reader by Carol Gabb, Brandon Brown Wants a Dog, which is available both in Spanish and French. This is a great post-reading strategy that can be used after reading a chapter or modified and used at the end of any novel that you are reading with your students. Being this is a post-reading strategy, you may be wondering, well, does this have to be done in the past tense? This activity could be done in the past tense for more advanced students who already are familiar with the different time frames. However, for your novice students who only know present tense, this strategy works great for them as well. This low prep, easy to use strategy has your students show understanding of the main events of a chapter. The only resource this activity needs are 3 vocabulary words in the target language: first, then, and finally. You can have students divide a piece of paper in 3 sections and write one of these words in order in each of those sections. If you want to be a little fancier, you can create a worksheet like the one shown earlier in this video that's available in the Spanish version of Brandon Brown Wants a Dog. Or another option is to hand out sticky notes or index cards to students so they can write their 3 words on them as shown in this example. Then, to show their comprehension of the chapter, students will choose the 3 most important events and write a sentence or 2 about each event in order. 1 event per box or card or sticky note. The only thing that is required is that they start each of their events with one of their key words: first, then, and finally. I want to share 2 variations of this strategy. One is to have students write out 3 events without using the keywords first, then, and finally. And then they are going to share their set of cards with another student who will need to put them in order. This could be done as a high-five mingle activity where they would be able to share their cards with numerous students. This provides even more input for the students on the events of the chapter. The high-five idea is shared in the Instructional Strategies Toolkit in Learning Site. Another idea would be to do this card retell activity at the end of the book as a way to review the most important takeaways from each chapter. In the case of Brandon Brown Wants a Dog, it would then become a 10-card retell, 1 card for each chapter. I would give students a list of additional sequencing words and have them use 1 for each chapter. For example, they might write in the target language, next, in chapter 3, Brandon and his friend Jake go to the park and see a dog. Jake thinks Brandon should take the dog to his house. Brandon decides to take the dog and hide him in his bedroom. If your wish is for your students to create some output using their new language, while getting more input and repetitions while they are reviewing information from the chapter, this wish can come true for you, just like Brandon's wish for a dog came true for him if you try out this card retell strategy. We hope you and your students enjoy doing card retell in your classes.